Oh, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, Sonic Raccoon, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Pegassi Torero, retailing for a price of $2,890,000, ladies and gentlemen. And in terms of looks, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree, it's more brutal than falling down the stairs whilst being attacked by a tiger and a shark. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually, it's not just the Torero, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Torero XO, you know. I have terrible difficulty with his name, ladies and gentlemen. I butchered it in all kinds of ways. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Pegassi Torero. We got a bit of lag there, Torero XO, and we're going to take it out into the street and see how it handles. Okay, well, certainly, bloody hell, it's fast setting off, ladies and gentlemen, you know. Sort of, in terms of acceleration, it takes off like a flaming pig launched out of a trebuchet, you know. And in terms of, they were flying down there, ladies and gentlemen, it's, you know, it's absolutely shocking. The problem is the handling, you know. In terms of handling, ladies and gentlemen, it's heavier to handle than the Hoover Dam, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, we're just going to wait for Mr. Raccoon there. We're going to send it on down here. Now, I do neglect to do a stability test, ladies and gentlemen, but I can whoops at daisies there. Maybe one of the reasons. But I can inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that the stability of this vehicle is not too bad, you know. It's sort of, it's not too slidey, but it's sort of reasonable. The top end speed, ladies and gentlemen, this drawing, as you can see, it's bloody well flying down there. It's absolutely going supersonic. It's got less regard for the laws of physics than someone who believes in the flat earth theory. Okay, well, we're going to come on down this bottom left and try and put it around, and no, unfortunately, the brakes are insufficient, ladies and gentlemen, to deal with the amount of power and speed that we've got there. And the handling, as I say, is it's very heavy, ladies and gentlemen, very sluggish. It's quite unresponsive, to be quite honest with you. Yes, so we're going to go sliding off around there. Okay, either way, we brought it back on the Maze Bank offices, ladies and gentlemen, and of course we're going to take the vehicle inside and have it upgraded. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now inside the custom auto shop, as doubtlessly you can see, you know. And we're going to go ahead and have the Pegassi Torero XO, we're just going to have it fully modified across the board there. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, as always, you know, we will be going through this section of the video at double speed, just in order to hurry things along somewhat, but still with the aim to provide you, the viewer, the opportunity of having a look at the different modifications that can be affected to this vehicle, should you then choose to go ahead and purchase it, you know. And that really is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the salient point of this particular video, is it not? You know, I mean, what are the purpose would there be for watching this video? The question is, should one buy the Pegassi Torero XO for bloody hell nearly $3 million? And we will get to answer that question, ladies and gentlemen, towards the end of the video. But in order to, we'll give you our opinion. But in order to make you privy as to how what's allowed us to reach the opinion that we sort of offer at the end, ladies and gentlemen, it is of course necessary to put this vehicle through a number of tests. The tests that we like to do. Of course, that includes the standard lab, ladies and gentlemen, the top speed test track, and of course going up to Sandy Shores to see how it stacks up against all of the other vehicles, or at least not all of the other vehicles, but the ones that we consider relevant to test against this particular vehicle. Okay, all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and let's be perfectly honest, I am just filling time here. What can one say about the Pegassi Torero XO? Bloody hell, ladies and gentlemen, it's got damn good acceleration, damn good top speed. The only thing that's holding it back is that handling. You know, it is very, very heavy, I'm afraid to report, you know, and that may well be what lets it down and sort of holds it back around the track, ladies and gentlemen. As we say, it's not all about top speed, you know, it is about handling, and this car's very, very heavy. That's what let the Ignis down, you know. Ignis was very good, but it couldn't get around the track, too heavy. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Pegassi Torero XO, and of course, both the Ignis and the Torero, ladies and gentlemen, you know, they both look very similar. Both Pegassis, both got the same kind of problems with handling there, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of acceleration, sodding hell, I mean, it's got no problems in terms of acceleration, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it sets off faster than a fire alarm in Snoop Dogg's smoking room, if you get my drift, you know. Handling, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, struggling to get around there. It's harder to handle than finding a polar bear in your refrigerator. It really is just that hard to handle. But top speed, as you can see, we really are flying down there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is it's more mind-bending than being raised in a religious cult or San Francisco, as it's known. Whoops, it is rolled over and squashed someone there. Never saw drive over people. It's all very peculiar. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going round there. So, I mean, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, what can we say at this point? Already, Mr. Raccoon and myself are already starting to get a little bit nervous about the RSX, you know. But we're going to take it on to the top speed test track and see what it can actually do. I mean, it does feel very fast around the street, ladies and gentlemen, but that can be deceptive. So, of course, now it's time to bring it on to the top speed test track. Now, this is a course that we have built specifically to test top end speed. 53, 54 is what we consider competitive. 50, 51's the the quickest speed we've ever got down here. What can we get from the Torero XO? Bloody hell, ladies and gentlemen, it's 49.884, and Mr. Raccoon did it in 49.5. We have never, ever seen anything go down that top speed test track, ladies and gentlemen, in that kind of time. That has broken the 50-second mark, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely mind-bending. Okay, well, we are now up at Sandy Shores, and the very first vehicle we're going to bring out is going to be the Pegassi Torero. This is not the Torero XO, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the Torero, retailing for a price of, I do believe, $998,000. Never mind that splashing noise, never mind what it was. Okay, it lost, of course it did, ladies and gentlemen. It's under $1 million. It's not going to stand up to a car that's $3 million now, so one would hope not. You never can tell with Rockstar, of course. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, the Torero went down to the Torero XO, and the very next vehicle we're going to bring out is going to be the Pegassi, another Pegassi, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the Pegassi Tempesta. Now, we consider this vehicle to be one step above technically one step above the Zentorno, ladies and gentlemen, retailing for a price of $1,329,000, and yes, it is absolutely behind us. Okay, so we are going to start to take things very seriously now, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to bring out the Pegassi Ignis. It's a very expensive car, ladies and gentlemen, retailing for $2,765,000. Now, me and Mr. Raccoon, or Mr. Raccoon and myself, I should say, when we tested this vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, we were very impressed with it. It has very fast acceleration, very good top speed, ladies and gentlemen, and it is absolutely startling and really quite unnerving to see it sat so far behind the Pegassi Torero there, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you at this point, we really do start to get very nervous about the RSX. Okay, so we're going to go and bring out the Lamborghini Tigon, $2,310,000. I'm going to take this opportunity to point out all of the other vehicles are being driven by Mr. Raccoon. He has a channel of his own. His name is the Bromby. The channel is called the Bromby. You could have that on YouTube, so we're going to find a Wendy. They've got some other good videos on there. The Lamborghini Tigon, ladies and gentlemen, is phenomenally fast. It's an absolutely fantastic car with absolutely... My God, can you see it, ladies and gentlemen? Jesus Christ, it's sat a long way behind. Right, okay, this is absolutely... mind-boggling, ladies and gentlemen. This is terribly unnerving. We've never seen anything do it like that before. Okay, so we are going to take things very, very seriously, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring out what some people consider to be one of, if not the fastest car in the game. It's upheld by many people to be so. The Ocelot Prior, retailing for $1,420,000, ladies and gentlemen. And if it is the fastest car in the game, it's certainly not showing it today now, is it? My God. Okay, so this is really starting to unnerve us, as you may well be aware, ladies and gentlemen. We uphold the Garotis to be the fastest car. They've been the fastest car since we've been doing these tests, the GTO originally, and then the RSX, ladies and gentlemen. And it's starting to look rather shaky for them, don't you know? So we are going to take things about as seriously as we can before we take things to the ultimate level, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Benefactor Krieger. We very rarely pull this vehicle out, ladies and gentlemen, for the simple fact that it's an absolute monster. It destroys everything around the track. The only thing it can't take down is the GTO and the RSX, you know. And we've never seen it, ladies and gentlemen, other than even with those two vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. It's sat on the rear end of them, you know, and it's absolutely shocking. The Krieger retails for $2,875,000. Okay, so we are going to start the wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. For the sake of brevity, we've dropped out the Serrano. I think you can assume what happened there. The Pegassi Zentorno, ladies and gentlemen, $725,000. We've already beaten the Tempesta, so we're not going to struggle with the Zentorno, as fine a vehicle as it is. And what can one say, ladies and gentlemen? Like I say, on this channel, we have upheld the Garotti RSX to be the finest car on GTA Online for the, since its release. Effectively, it superseded the Garotti Itali GTO, and we call it the King of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the former King of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Garotti Itali GTO. What was the fastest car on GTA Online, or at least the best car, ladies and gentlemen, around the track, in our opinion, before the release of the Garotti Itali RSX. And ladies and gentlemen, even when the RSX took the crown from it, it was bumper to bumper pretty much all the way. My God, look at that distance, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely shocking. Retailing for a price of $1,965,000, ladies and gentlemen. The former king cannot stand up to to the Pegassi Torero XO. So it is the final masquerade, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Garotti Italia RSX, what we uphold to be the finest car on GTA Online. It is retailing for a price of $2,590,000. Oh my God, $2,598,750. Oh bloody hell! We're gonna call that $2.6 million, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, on Jesus Christ, just like the GTO, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that? It's at a mile. Right. Oh well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Bloody hell, I've got no idea what I can say to you, ladies and gentlemen. This car is phenomenal. In terms of acceleration, it launches off like Elon Musk riding a rocket ship to Mars, you know. Handling, ladies and gentlemen, it's less responsive than a Kermit's concrete cow on top speed. I mean, it's sort of more shocking and terrifying than a zombie Hitler with a stun gun. It is now, ladies and gentlemen, the official king of the ring, the final masquerade. It supersedes the RSX. Should you buy it? Yes, you most certainly should. Bloody hell, sodding raccoon. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.